Nice to have you with us.
Edie, how are you?
Fine.
Tell me about yourself.
Edie Wagner.
Oh, good.
And I'm retired. Yeah, everything I do is management.
Oh, you do?
Tell me what to do.
That's another word for manipulation, isn't it? All right, Joe?
Hi, my name is Joe Price, and I'm a private duty nurse.
Good. Nice to have you with us. Sheryl.
Hi, I'm Sheryl Clothesline from Graphic Arts.
Well, welcome our seniors. And returning champions who has a team, they won over $5,000. And we'll begin with Kevin.
I'm Kevin Toohey. I'm an Orange County firefighter, and today's the day we're going to hit the big money.
Get him, Kevin. Leanna.
Big Money Day. My name's Leanna McKinney, and I'm studying to be a travel agent, and I also work as a waitress.
All right, Bethany.
My name is Bethany. I'm a machinist for a major surgical company by day, and I'm still studying to be a writer.
I'm trying to be a... I really forget what I'm doing, too, but it doesn't matter. Let's begin trivia chat right now with our seniors. Edie, you'll make the first decision. I'll show you 2 rows of answers. There'll be a top row and a bottom row, and you look at the answers and tell us which answers you want your team to play for. So, seniors, let's begin the game, and here are the answers on the top row. A fighting bear choking on a chicken bone, dueling a woman, or in bed on wedding night. Kind of an interesting group, aren't they? My goodness is right. How about the bottom row? Here they are. Danyse, Van Gogh, Rembrandt, Toulouse-Lautrec. Top or bottom for the seniors?
I think I'll take the top.
You want the top row? I'm not sure. Woo is right. Here's your question now. Until the Hun died in an unusual way, what done the Hun in? I didn't write that, folks. Right here on the card. What done the Hun in? Now, one of these answers is the right one. As a team, you must cut the wrong answers till you get to the right one. So, what done the Hun in? Find the wrong answer, Edie. If you do, all three of them, $300.
I'll cut fighting a bear.
Fighting a bear. All right. Let's do that. Let's try that answer. Fighting a bear. Very good. Joe, what done the Hun in? Find me another wrong answer.
I'll cut dueling a woman.
Dueling a woman. Sounds very dangerous, doesn't it? Cut that answer. Dueling a woman. Well, Sheryl, please. Until the Hun died in a very unusual way, what done the Hun in? We need the last wrong answer.
Okay, I'm going to cut in bed on wedding night.
Joe, you like that, huh? That's weird, Joe. You like that.
I know the right answer.
Oh, you do, huh? All right. Let's get the answer in bed on wedding night. Oh! Joe, you still know the right answer. Hey, you gotta go. That's the way to go, don't you think? Yeah. In Hungary, celebrating his marriage to Danyse, Attila suffered a nasal hemorrhage and died. He was 47 years old at the time. Oh my God. I'll soon be there. You did cut 2 of those answers, so we're going to give you $100 in your honor. Come on, juniors, here we go. Kevin, Danyse, Van Gogh, Rembrandt, Toulouse-Lautrec at the bottom. Up on the top row. Take a look. Here comes another group for you. I enjoy being a girl. Cabaret. Happy days are here again. And all of me. Kevin, top or bottom?
I think we'll start with the bottom row.
With the bottom row? All right. Juniors, your question. One of these great artists sold only one painting during his entire lifetime. What a great question, huh? One of these great artists sold only one painting during his entire lifetime. Find the 3 wrong answers for $300. Kevin?
I'm going to eliminate Toulouse-Lautrec.
Toulouse-Lautrec, you want to cut? Sounds pretty good to me. Let's do that. Cut Toulouse-Lautrec. Leanna, find me another wrong answer.
I'm going to cut Danyse.
Danyse? It seems to me like Leonardo da Vinci won the game for you yesterday, didn't
Yes,
it?
he did.
I thought, all right. We'll cut Leonardo da Vinci.
I knew this would come to me.
I know, I saw you over there. You've been hugging your sock with your eyes closed. Let me repeat the question. One of these great artists sold only one painting during his entire lifetime. You must find the wrong answer. If you do, your team gets $300. Bethany, what will it be?
I'm going to cut Van Gogh.
Cut Van Gogh?
Yeah.
For $300 for our juniors, cut the answer Van Gogh. That was the correct answer. You know what happened? Van Gogh had a brother. His name was Theo. And Theo gave Van Gogh an allowance. And that's what he lived on during his entire career. He only sold one painting. It's a great trivia question. You got 2 wrong answers, so you have $100. You tied up the game. We'll pause for these words. And we'll be right back. More trivia time. Just a moment. Go. Stop. Let's play.
Place on warranty now and find out how to get special deals only available on the phone. And ask how to get your first month free.
Call 800-359-8865. Welcome back to Trivia Trap. Our score is $100 for the juniors, $100 for the seniors. The goal is to get to $1,000. If you do that, then that team gets a chance to play for $10,000. So let's go right back where control is with the seniors. And Joe, you get to pick the answers. You know what's on the top row. On the bottom row are these. Fidel Castro, Shirley Temple as a child, or Princess Di? Top or bottom, Joe?
Bottom.
The bottom row is yours. And here's the question. If you're willing to pay enough money, you can buy almost anyone's autograph. Of these names that you see, whose autograph is the most expensive? Is that the wrong answer? You begin right now.
I will cut Princess Di.
Cut Princess Di? Gee, I'd like to have her autograph. I think it'd be great. All right, cut the answer, Princess Di. That's the way to start. Sheryl?
I'm going to cut Fidel Castro.
Fidel Castro. Oh, Joe says, no, don't do that. Oh, listen to the audience. They say, don't do that. Let's see who's right. You're the audience, Sheryl. Cut the answer, Fidel Castro. Sheryl's right. That's what you're right. No. You're willing to pay enough money to buy almost anyone's autograph. Of these names, whose autograph is the most expensive? Now, Edie, one answer remains that is right, one that is wrong. Find the wrong answer.
Shirley Temple as a child.
You want to cut Shirley Temple as a child? That means you think the correct answer is Fidel Castro. Well, I don't know. For $300, eliminate the answer, Shirley Temple as a child. Most expensive autograph. You have $400. Boy, does that put the pressure over there. And Leanna is ready. No problems? Good luck to you, juniors. Returning champions, I enjoy being a girl. Cabaret, happy days are here again, and all of me. On the bottom, these. 10,000 years, death to all foes, victory, or divine win. What's that, row? Juniors, your question. What song did Vanessa Williams sing in the talent competition at the Miss America pageant? Actress. Boy, there are a lot of lines to this one. Leanna, cut a wrong answer, please.
I'll cut Cabaret.
Do I cut the answer, Cabaret? For the juniors, they think that is a wrong answer. Let's find out if they're right. Cut Cabaret. Bethany, find another one.
I will cut all of these.
All of these. Why don't you see all of me? All right, let's do it. Cut all of me. Hey, look me over. Oh, that was not up there, is it? No. Okay, two answers remain. One is the wrong answer. Kevin, find it, and you tie the game up.
I sure hope the wrong answer is I enjoy being a girl.
So you're going to cut, I enjoy being a girl. The audience moans. For $300, you tied the game up. Can we eliminate the answer, I enjoy being a girl? That's it, $300. So 400 over there, 400 over here. A good game going. We'll pause for these words and we'll be right back to find out who's going to win this game. But before we go to commercial, let me tell you about 10,000 years, death to all foes, victory and divine win. No one chose those, so we'll play with you at home. Here's the question. Which of these exclamations is the literal translation of the Japanese war cry, Banzai?
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm tired of watching hard-working Americans play soft defense against unexpected car repairs. That right there, that's your transmission dropping 4,600 points. Bottom line, one call to Car Shield could help save you thousands on car repairs.
Glad to see us. You're welcome. Call Car Shield now and find out for yourself what makes them America's most trusted auto protection company. Call for your free quote and get a plan in just minutes.
With Sling, you can watch sports on Fox and more starting at $19.99 a month. And get 11 popular channels like Fox, FS1, and more, all for one low price. Start watching now at Sling.com.
Happy National Game Show Day!
Welcome back to Trivia Trap. Well, that's a tough question, though. Yeah. Which of these exclamations is the literal translation of the Japanese war cry, Banzai? Lots of choices there. But you'll be surprised. If you said 10,000 years, then that's the correct answer. Good one, isn't it? Sure. Our score is tied. $400 for the juniors, $400 for the seniors. It's the first team that gets to $1,000 and wins the game. Has a chance to play for $10,000. So what we're going to do right now is play a $1,000 trivia race. Kevin, take this trivia. ties at $10,000. And because we're all tied up $400 for each team, then the returning champions, the juniors, will then get to go first. In the trivia race, every question is worth $100. After the 10th question, the values will then double. Each team will have 3 chances to come up with the correct answer. Now, if all 3 of you miss, will control goes over to the other teams. So, juniors, we start with you. Kevin, you have $400. You're trying to get to 1,000. Pick the first question. Sci-fi, westerns, or kid actor?
Kid actor.
Kid actor. For $100, juniors, here we go. What now famous actor played the part of the young Mexican boy in John Huston's classic motion picture, The Treasure of Sierra Madre? Leanna.
Robert Blake.
That's right, Robert Blake. Very good. $500. Bethany, pick a question.
I'm going to take westerns.
Westerns for $100, juniors. The Western series Bonanza told the story of what family?
The Cartwright.
Kevin says the Cartwright. You're right. $600. Leanna, pick a question.
I'll take President.
Presidents for $100. What president's memoirs are titled Keeping Faith? Memoirs with a President.
JFK.
No, I'm sorry. Bethany.
Nixon.
Incorrect.
Eisenhower.
No. Very close. Not there. Jimmy Carter. Your close is $600. Control now goes to our seniors who have $400. Edie, if you please pick a question.
The flag.
The flag. You're trying to get to 1,000. Seniors, what is signified by a ship flying a single yellow flag?
Distress.
No, Joe. Sheryl.
I don't know.
Quarantine. You're frozen at $400. Back to the juniors with $600. Leanna.
I'll take old sitcom.
Old sitcoms for $100. What was the name of the chubby German sergeant in Hogan's Heroes?
Sergeant Schultz.
Sergeant Schultz is right. Rescue your team. You have $700, Kevin. News? News for $100. Juniors. A member of the Reagan administration recently became the first cabinet official ever to be indicted for a crime while in office. Name him.
Burger.
Oh, Leanna.
Alexander Haig.
Sorry, Bethany.
Kissinger.
Raymond Donovan, Secretary of Labor, was indicted. You're frozen at $700. Back to the seniors with $400 now. Edie, come on.
Comedian.
Comedians for $100. Seniors. What comedian was awarded $1.5 million from the National Enquirer?
Carol Burnett.
That's right, Carol Burnett. $500. Joe. Israel. Which one is Israel?
Israel.
For $100. Seniors. Who was the first Prime Minister of Israel?
David Ben Gurion.
That's right, David Ben Gurion. Sheryl, take a big deep breath.
I'm going to go hit records.
Hit records. You have 600. Trying to get to 1,000. What was Bing Crosby's all-time best-selling record?
White Christmas.
That's it.
Still is today.
Tied up at 700. Edie.
Singer.
Singer for $100. Seniors. What popular group did Lionel Richie depart to become a solo career?
Commoners.
Joe.
Temptations.
No.
Commodores.
Two more. Take it back. That was the 10th question. Here, after all values double, you only need one more in order to win the game and play for $10,000. Edie, which question will it be?
Spy.
Spy. For the game, a chance to play for $10,000. Name the actor who played British spy Harry Palmer in The Interest File and 2 subsequent films. Joe. Britain. You know Joe.
Peter Sellers.
I'm sorry. Anyway. Michael Caine. You're frozen at $800. Juniors, you have another shot. Kevin, you have 700.
Sci-fi.
Sci-fi for $200. The climax of which Steven Spielberg film takes place at Devil's Tower.
Close Encounters at Third
That's right, Close Encounters. Now, Leanna, one question away from winning the game. They're one question away from winning the game. The next team to get one right wins the game and has a chance to play for $10,000. Leanna, pick the question.
I'll take daughter.
Daughters. For the game, a chance to play for $10,000. Name the actress daughter of Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh, who appeared in such horror films as Halloween and Terror Train.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
About $3,400.
But with endurance, you'll never pay out of pocket for car repairs again.
Wait, really?
Really?
It was like almost a $6,000 job. Endurance covered it.
Less than 1 year after signing up, Endurance saved me over $7,000.
Without endurance, fixing your AC could cost $1,100. Your transmission, nearly $5,000. Your engine, $8,000.
Bad camera unit, $800 to repair. Bad wheel bearing, over $1,000. New steering rack, close to $3,000.
But with endurance, your car's most expensive repairs are covered, parts and labor included.
In my first year with Endurance, they covered a $14,000 engine replacement. I've saved thousands and thousands of dollars.
Plus, Endurance lets you pick any certified mechanic to do the work, or take advantage of their VIP repair network.
We tell them what needs to be fixed, and they just say it's covered.
All right. But does Endurance raise your rate the more claims you file?
No, your rate stays the same no matter how many claims you file.
After I made my first claim to Endurance, I expected my rate to change, and it never did.
Coverage this good must be expensive.
Nope.
Totally beat every other competitor.
If your car's under 20 years old, Endurance has you covered with unlimited miles. Plus, your plan includes 24/7 roadside assistance anywhere in the country.
So, who's going to pay for your next car repair? You?
Nah, Endurance.
Right now, you can get $300 off any plan. Plus, elite benefits, a $2,000 value. FREMANTLE, all backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee. But you have to act now. Visit EnduranceWarranty.com or call 1-833-613-6519 for a free quote. That's 1-833-613-6519. Of course, for change.
Welcome back to Trivia Test. Here we are, returning champions. The champions again are juniors. Kevin, Leanna, and Bethany. I'm gonna begin. Let me catch that old sock. Why'd you let me keep the sock? You know, okay, you hang on to it. You go and get position. I want you to win $10,000. Come on, Junior. Up and down, you play these partners. You're on your own again. Trying to win some money for yourselves. I want you to do it today. Come on. Your positions have been determined by your success in the trivia race. Kevin, you're in the #1 position there. That means that you get the first option to play or pass on the first set of answers. At the top of our trivia ladder is $10,000. In order to get there, you've got to go run by run. So let's do it. Right to the first level we go. Kevin, and take a look. Kitty Hawk, Flyer, the Wright brothers plane, or the Icarus? No play or pass?
I think I'll pass.
The pass goes to Leanna. Leanna, what do you want to do?
I'll take it.
You're going to take it? All right. It's for $1,000. Can you tell me, what was the name of the Wright brothers' original plane? The name of the Wright brothers' original plane for $1,000. A chance to play for $10,000. Is it Kitty Hawk, Flyer, the Wright brothers' plane, or the Icarus?
I'm going to take Flyer.
I see. All right. I don't know. Let's see. For $1,000 for Leanna. A chance to play for the big money. Is the correct answer Flyer? You're safe. Just for $1,000, you'll have a chance to play for the big money. Let's go to the next level now for Kevin and Bethany. It's all free. Diet, direction, diagnosis. What do you think, Kevin? Play or pass?
I think I'll play.
He'll play for $1,000. Now, here's your question. When a doctor writes RX, he is indicating a prescription. What does a doctor mean when he writes the symbol DX? $1,000. Chance to go to the top.
Diagnosis.
Safe diagnosis. Good luck to you. For Kevin, is it diagnosis? If that old sock doesn't do it this time, Bethany, we're going to throw it away, you know that? Here we go
It's
again.
got us this far.
Well, you're right about that. Maybe better keep it. All right, let's go to the next level now. Here we go. For Bethany. Tom Selleck, Kirk Douglas, Burt Lancaster, Mickey Rooney. The question: which of these actors started his career as an acrobat? The correct answer, please.
I'm going to say Kirk Douglas.
Kirk Douglas? Okay. I will tell you he was featured for a time with the Ringling Brothers on the horizontal bar. And is it Kirk Douglas? Let's find out. No, it was Burt Lancaster. Bethany, you got to say goodbye to you. See you tomorrow. All right, Kevin and Leanna, you each earn $1,000 plus the right to play for the big money of $10,000. If you're ready, let's go right to the top of our line. Asia, Africa, Europe, South America. The question, what continent is divided into the most countries? If you would please, raise the numbers in front of you and record your choice. What continent is divided into the most countries? Look for the correct answer. Asia. Lock in your answers, please. Everybody's locked in. Kevin, what'd you say?
I said Europe.
You said Europe. Right. Leanna, what'd you say?
I said Africa.
You said Africa. This is going to be exciting. For $10,000 for Kevin is the correct answer, Europe. No, sorry, it's not. All right, well, here we go. That means if Africa is the right answer, you're going to win $10,000 all by yourself. Leanna, good luck to you. For $10 grand, for Leanna. How about the answer, Africa?
Are you new to Medicare? That may help.
I'm turning 65, but I'm not exactly sure when I need to apply for Medicare. Or even have to.
Maybe you're I'm on the you know, you will be too. I thought that had a very nice weekend. I'm on you back so long, everybody.
Some defining contestants will receive Vitamix stainless steel 3-minute bread maker and home yogurt factory with juices without waste, cooks without burning. Freezes into nice steel hours, 800 other recipes. Yes, from Care Bears Woolmiter, a Bunzo lining jar, the everyone Care Bears has quality you expect from Escrow. And a master organic 10-gallon shop vac from Food Value Hardware Store, money gone for personal service, and over 5,000 locations nationwide. Golden by Doby delivers the rainbow by discovering just how bright the rainbow can be with Rainbow Bright Silver by Doby. And for whole food sodas, 100% of it is worth of 9 vitamins and iron. That's 4 times more than most cereals. One whole, 100%. This is Bob Nelson speaking for Trivia Trap. A Mark Goodson television production. Here comes the fascinating world of trivia, where even a right answer can catch you in a trap. On Trivia Trap. The seniors are set to play, and here's the host of Trivia Trap, Bob
Everybody, welcome to Trivia Trap. I want you to meet our two teams who will be competing today. Now, over here, our group that's all over the age of 30, they are the seniors, and they're here for the first time. Hi, Addie.
Hi, Bob. My name is Addie Stein. I'm retired now, and I collect and build miniatures.
Good for you. Mario.
Hi.
Good. All right, Mario, welcome to our show. Sounds like fantasy, but it's pronounced Danyse, right?
I'm Danyse from Bob, and I'm a real estate broker.
What a pretty name. There they are, seniors. On Trivia Trap. Okay, we're having a rough time today because returning champions, as you know, are the juniors. As a team, they've won over $18,000. And let's begin with Kevin right now.
Hi, Bob. My name is Kevin Toohey. I'm an Orange County firefighter.
Yes, you are. Kevin, welcome back to our show. The lady that's really won the money, over $12,000. Is this pretty one, Leanna?
Hi, my name is Leanna McKinney, and I'm studying to be a travel agent, and I also work as a waitress.
Good for you. Bethany.
I'm Bethany Allen, and I'm studying to be a driver by day, and I'm working as a machinist
You
also.
remember today. All right, juniors on Trivia Trap. You want to play this game? Let's play it right now. We're going to begin with you, Addie. Now, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to show you 2 rows of answers. See, you know what you must do is choose the top or the bottom row. Tell me which row your team will play for. Up on top, Addie, take a look at these. Here we have television sets, telephones, bathtubs, and lawyers. On the bottom, seniors, are these: Walter Podisky, Valentino, Walter Buster Keys, and Lee Ivory. Top or bottom, Addie?
Oh, I'm going to go for the top.
You want the top row of answers? Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Good luck to you, seniors. Here's your question now. Although the United States accounts for only 6% of the world's population, it has over 60% of the world's what? 3 of those answers are wrong. If you can find all 3 wrong answers, your team gets $300. Addie, start cutting wrong answers.
Okay, let's cut lawyers.
Lawyers you want to cut. Audience is booing a little bit. Let's see. Then we got the answer, lawyers. Trivia check. Isn't that interesting?
Lawyers?
Yeah, right. We have only 6% of the population, but we have over 60% of the world's lawyers. More than bathtubs, more than telephones, more than televisions. Well, that's the story, folks. What did I tell you? You didn't got any wrong answers. That means you don't get any money on that one, seniors. Let's go right over there to our champions, juniors. And Kevin, you got to make the choice now. You've seen the bottom row. On the top row, juniors and your group: John Adams, James Monroe, Andrew Jackson, and James Polk. Now, who's up top?
We'll take the top row.
Up there on top, all of those presidents, and here is your question, juniors. Who was the first U.S. president to wear long pants to a formal occasion? Cut 3 wrong answers to find the correct answer. Kevin, you'll get $300.
I'm going to cut John Adams.
John Adams, you want to eliminate? All right, for our juniors, cut John Adams. First president to wear long pants. Leanna, to a formal occasion.
I'm going to cut James Polk.
James Polk? Everybody says that sounds pretty good. Cut the answer, James Polk. Right. Bethany, your applause is sounding a little quiet.
Yeah, it's a little
Tell us
quiet.
what you have there.
This is my lucky sock. It belongs to my niece, and her husband, her father took her with him to boot camp. And it
To
was
boot
really
camp.
nice.
I bet that's a smelly
Lucky,
sucker,
very
isn't it?
lucky.
Yeah.
A
From
little
over
smell,
here, I
it's
can
pretty.
smell that thing.
I
You know
didn't want
that.
to, because I didn't want to lose anything left.
Well, so far it's doing well for you. First U.S. president to wear long pants to a formal occasion. One more answer remains. Cut the last wrong answer to get $300.
I'm going to cut James Monroe.
James Monroe. Good luck, juniors. Cut James Monroe. It was James Monroe. He was our 5th president, by the way. And up until that time, you had to wear knee breeches to formal affairs. But he said, no, let's wear the long pants. We're tired of looking like weirdos. So, anyway, you hit the trivia top. You did cut 2 wrong answers, so you end up with $100 there. You're on the boards anyway, juniors. Juniors have $100. Seniors, you have to win any money. But we'll be right back for more trivia top right after these words. See you just a moment.
Family Feud Favorites is an all-new show, bringing all the best Feud moments together. Starts July 6th on Buzzer. Can your sunglasses go from this to this? These Warby Parker Sport. Lightweight frames with high-tech specs. Classic prescription-ready styles you can wear anywhere. In stores at WarbyParker.com.
I demand a lot of my body. I'm a singer, I'm a dancer, I'm an actor. I want a lot out of my body, out of my mind, my energy. I put the right things into my body.
Oh, that's good. I wish I could just watch live sports at home for a great price.
You can customize your channel life and watch the
Champions, seniors, you have to win any money. But let me tell you, it's the team that gets the $1,000 that wins the game and then goes on to play for a possible $10,000. Right, we go. Seniors, come on, Mario, you gotta get some money. Are you ready? You see the bottom row? Very straight. Top row are these: wrestling, 200-yard dash, marathon, decathlon. Top or bottom?
I'm going to go for the top.
The top row. I knew you would. Bottom row is scaring you, isn't it? Yes. Seniors, here it is. The first recorded Olympics in 776 BC had only one event. What was that event? Mario, 3 of those answers are wrong. Find all 3 of them, and you get $300. Here we go.
I'm going to cut the 200-yard dash.
200-yard dash you want to cut? Addie says good idea. Danyse says good idea. Rousey says good idea. Cut 200-yard dash. The problem is it wasn't a very good idea. Yeah, for the first 13 Olympics, this is really interesting. The first 13 Olympics, they only had one event. It was the 200-yard dash. Then after the 13th Olympics, well, they had other events. That means you get the trivia trap. Again, you have no money. Gosh, are you having fun? Back to the juniors we go. Leanna, $12,000 in her pocket and decisions to make. Bottom row, or will it be the top row? Here we go. A big blimp, a seductive radio propagandist, a life jacket, or a big gun? Top or bottom, yeah?
I'll take the top.
Okay, you want the top? No one wants that bottom row. Juniors, you ready? Here's your question. During World War I, everyone spoke about Big Bertha. Who or what was Big Bertha? Cut a wrong answer.
Bob, I think I'd like to cut life jacket.
Life jacket? You don't think you put a Big Bertha around? Cut life jacket then for the juniors. You saw jacket. Bethany?
I'd like to cut seductive radio propagandist.
Just tough to say. Seductive radio propagandist. Eliminate that one for the juniors. Sure. Kevin, who or what was Big Bertha? One of those answers is right, one is wrong. Find the last wrong answer, you get 300.
I'm going to cut a big blimp.
Big one? You dated her too, huh? All right, eliminate Big Blimp. Sure. $400 for it. That, of course, naturally, the correct answer was it's a big gun. And Big Bertha was named after Bertha Krupp, who was the wife of an iron master named Alfred Krupp. And he's the one that invented Big Bertha. And actually what it was during World War I was a big gun that sat on top of a railroad car, and it shot 60 miles to hit Paris. That's Big Bertha. Not a kid. $400 for the juniors. And the seniors over here holding hands, crying. The goal is to get to $1,000. Before we go to our commercial, though, no one chose the bottom row. And it was such a fun category. Let me tell you about it. The answers are Walter Paderewski, Valentino, Walter Buster Keys, and Lee Ivory. Here's the question. This is going to be fun. We'll play with you at home. In his early days as a band pianist, Liberace billed himself under another name. What was that name? I think the answer to the question will be right after the $1,000 trivia race. That's it. Walter Buster Keys or Lee Ivory? If you said Walter Buster Keys, you were right. Did you say that? Not very many did. His real name, this is fun. Liberace's real name is Walter Valentino Liberace. But he changed his first name to Walter. And then Buster reminded him of his childhood, and Keys reminded him of his piano. Thus came Walter Buster Keys. That is a bit of trivia from Trivia Trap today. Let's go right back to our competition. Juniors with $400. Seniors have not won any money, but they'll have lots of time to do that because the goal is to get to $1,000. The way we do that is play a $1,000 trivia race. Come here, come with me. The race will begin. Come on, back to it. We're going to play our trivia race until one team reaches $1,000. The winners will then get a shot at $10,000. And our returning champions, the juniors, are out in front. That means they get to go first. In the trivia race, every question is worth $100. However, after the 10th question, the values will then double. Each team will have 3 chances to come up with the correct answer. All 3 of you miss, can go and goes over to the other team. So, juniors, you have $400. Trying to get to $1,000. Kevin, you pick the first question. City, Big Bird, or Bond?
Let's start with City.
City. Here we go. Juniors, the race is on. In what city is the Tennessee Williams play a streetcar named Desire set?
Atlanta.
No. Leanna.
San Francisco?
Incorrect. Bethany.
New York?
No, I'm sorry. New Orleans. You're frozen at $400. Control now goes to the seniors who can win some money. Addie, control is yours. Pick a question.
Oh, dear. Bond.
Trying to get to $1,000. Here we go, seniors. What James Bond movie features the leading female character, Pussy Galore? Mario. Danyse.
Goldfinger.
That's right, Goldfinger. You got $100. All right, Addie. Again, pick a question, Addie.
Oh dear. Detective.
Here it is, seniors. played so brilliantly in The Thin Man?
Charles.
That's right, did not Charles stood up, Nick Charles, sure.
I'm going to go with Pasadena.
Yes, I said too. The Rose Bowl has always been played in Pasadena, except once in 1942. Where was it played then?
I'm going to say Michigan.
No, Danyse.
Gardenia.
Sorry, Addie. No. Great trivia question. The Rose Bowl game was played in Durham, North Carolina, 1942. Isn't that amazing? You're close to $200. Right back to the juniors we go. You have 400 trying to get to 1,000. Kevin, which will it be?
Singer.
Here we go, juniors. In 1963, a Belgian nun made a record which became an instant super hit. What was the name of the song she sang?
Dominique.
That's right, Dominique. Yeah, now you have $500. All right, Leanna.
Big Bird.
Big Bird. In the tales of the Arabian Nights, Sinbad is carried off by a giant bird. What kind of a bird is it?
A vulture.
No, Bethany?
Eagle.
Sorry, Kevin.
Pterodactyl.
Oh. Sinbad and the pterodactyl. It's a rock. You're frozen at $500. Back to the seniors. Mario, your choice.
I'm going to go with years.
You have $200. You're trying to get to $1,000. How many years in a millennium?
1,000.
That's right, $1,000. That answer.
Yeah.
$300 for you. 100. Which one is?
Beat it.
Here's your question. Seniors, what popular novel by Jack Kerouac became known as the Beats Bible? You know, Addie. Mario.
Got me.
On the Road was the answer we were looking for. On the Road. You're frozen at $300. Back to the juniors we go. Leanna, pick a question.
I'll take rolls.
Here we go. You got $500 trying to get to 1,000. What character did Charlton Heston play in the movie The Agony and the Ecstasy? Don't know, Bethany.
Good morning.
Save your team, Kevin. Don't know again. Michelangelo was the answer. Michelangelo. Back to the seniors. Danyse, pick a question. You have $300 trying to get to 1,000.
Old TV.
Old TV. Here it is. Seniors, what was the occupation of Fred McMurray's character, Steve Douglas, on the long-running TV series My Three Sons?
A lawyer.
No.
He's an engineer.
That's right, he was an engineer. You got $400. Now, that was the 10th question. Hereafter, all questions are worth $200. The juniors have $500. The seniors have $400. They're all worth $200 hereafter. Mario, pick a question.
Elections.
This is it, seniors. What presidential candidate had a Model T on his campaign buttons? Danyse.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Sorry, Addie.
Hoover.
No, I'm sorry. Gerald Ford. Frozen at 400. Back to the juniors we go. Leanna, pick a question.
Crime.
You have $500 trying to get to $1,000. When Al Capone was finally sent to prison, what crime was he convicted of?
Gambling.
No, Bethany. No, Kevin?
Tax evasion.
That's right, tax evasion. Save your team. $700 now. Getting closer to 1,000, yeah?
I'll take King.
Kings it is. Juniors, here's your question. For $200, King Henry VIII secretly married Anne Boleyn before he was able to get a divorce from his first wife. What was the name of his first wife?
Isabel.
Bethany.
Catherine.
That's right, Catherine. Catherine America. Now.
Final.
Animal, you have $900. Get this one right, you win the game and a chance to play for $10,000. Here it is, juniors. In the 1968 motion picture Charlie, what kind of animal was Algernon?
Dog.
No. Nice people. Thank you very much for being with us, Addie. Nice to see you. Well, juniors, congratulations to you. $1,100. You're holding the player $10,000. We'll be back to Paramount right after this.
The Buzzard Academy of Hosting presents Making a Graceful Exit.
We want a fit ado.
Keep it right here on Buzzer.
Welcome back to Trivia Time. Juniors, we made our champions, and here they come right now. Bethany, Kevin, and Leanna. All right, congratulations to you. Well, you know, you're a chance to pick up 10 grand again, so go over there and get a position. And good luck to you. I'll touch your side. All right, good luck, son. Positions have been determined by how well each of you did in the trivia race. You have to be there in the number one spot, which means you have first option to play your pass on the first set of answers. As we begin our climb of our trivia ladder toward $10,000, hang on. Kevin, Bethany, and Leanna, here we go. The first level of our ladder, and these are all the answers. Jack Lemmon, Tony Randall, Art Carney, Jack Plugman. Kevin, the choice. Play the pass.
I'm going to pass.
Your pass goes to Bethany. You want to mark Bethany. The question is worth $1,000. If you get it right, you get $1,000. You have a chance to play for $10,000. Here's the question. In the original Broadway play, The Odd Couple, Walter Matthau played Oscar the Slob. Who played
Jack?
Need the correct answer.
Jack Lemmon?
Your answer is what?
Jack Lemmon.
Jack Lemmon. Let's find out. Good luck to you. It's worth $1,000 and a chance to play for the big money if the correct answer is Jack Lemmon. Is it? Bethany, it was Art Carney. We say goodbye to you for today. You'll be back tomorrow with your team members to defend your trivia time. All right, now this is Kevin and Leanna. There's Art Carney. Good trivia question. Let's go right to the next level of our ladder. Here we go. Kevin again. The option, player pass. Ladder, stretch, split, punt. What do you think, Kevin?
No idea what to think, so I'll pass it.
Pass it to Leanna. Leanna, you have to play. You know the rules. Worth $1,000, a chance to play for the big money. You answer it correctly. In America, we call it a run in our stock. What do they call it in England? Need a correct answer?
I'll say a split.
Okay. How about for $1,000, do we call a run in England? Is it a split? Let's find out. They call it a ladder. Leanna, we say goodbye to you for today. You get a ladder in the stock market. Did you know the answer to that question?
No.
You didn't. So far you've done well by passing them on down. You've got to play with the next level. Here we go, Kevin. Right to the next level of our ladder we go. The answers are Philco Playhouse, Craft Music Hall, Death Valley Days, Do You Trust Your Wife? Here's the question. What TV show did Ronald Reagan host in the 1960s? I need the correct answer.
Well, if I can't pass this one because I'm going to go Death Valley Days.
Death Valley Days? You can't pass it to me.
Nope.
For $1,000 and a chance to play for the big money, how about Death Valley Days? Yes. Good for you. That's great. Okay, you've got $1,000. Now, let's win the big money. Here you go. Right to the top, Kevin. Final run on the ladder. $10,000 in base. You and you alone. You answer the question correctly. Hope Diamond, Crown of India, Star of Africa, the Blue Water. The question. The largest diamond in the world weighs 530 carats. What is it called? For $10,000.
I'm going to go away from the obvious and go with the Star of Africa.
Star of Africa. This makes me nervous. Me too. Here, Kevin.
Game free.
Let's suffer together. Come on down here. This is worth $10,000 to you. Good luck. I want it to happen for you. For $10,000, the Star of Africa. There's the car, right, Kevin? Kevin's going to buy himself a car. As a team, they won over $30,000. Kevin has won a little over 15. Leanna a little over 12. Bethany in there with almost $2,500. And tomorrow could be your day. We'll be back tomorrow with more trivia time. But Juniors will be here. He's going to see you until 9 o'clock. You may say, so long, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow.
The country's portable micro-cassette recorder. It lets you use that as pure review. And takes into account and easily correct recording errors with any
Correct time.